you have produced, definitely you've started production, then you are increasing your production. So you cannot increase your production at Q1. You can only increase your production at Q2. So the optimum level is at P2, Q2. This is optimum level. Optimum level. So this is what? The market equilibrium quantity is Q2 and price is P2. No, they are giving us different things here. At Q1, at Q2, P2, this is optimum level. At Q2, P2 should be optimal. So this is equilibrium. This is equilibrium. Do you get it? At equilibrium, it is Q1, P1. That's your first stage of production. As soon as you increase your production, you go to optimum level. So you cannot reach optimum level at this point. You can only reach optimum level at this other point. So B is A is B. Did you get it? So both are wrong. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now we check C. They said the welfare loss area is RTU. At RTU, we have marginal private benefit equals to marginal social benefit. If marginal private benefit equals to marginal social benefit, everything is fine. So it is not RTU. Then we check the last one. The welfare loss area is RST. At RST, the marginal social cost is greater than marginal private cost. Is above marginal private cost. So if, do you get what I'm saying here? This cost to the society is more than the cost to the person or to the firm, to the government, to the individual that make the action. Welfare is lost. Do we get it or not?
Yes.
Marginal social cost is a cost to the society. Marginal private cost is the cost to the individual, to the firm, to the government that makes the action. So if it exceeds, if it's greater, that means welfare is lost. This is market failure. Is it clear? So the answer is D. Go to the next question. Question 5. Great. This is a PPC. They said, which point of the diagram shows the position that will lead to the fastest rate of economic growth? What is economic growth? Economic growth means output is increasing. It means output is what? Increasing. So, we check each point. At point A means resources are not fully employed. It's inside, inward. So that means unemployed resources. Unemployed resources at point A. So, it is not. Because if resources are still unemployed, it means we have not reached the highest level we should reach. So resources are not, it's not going to give us economic growth. Producing below what you can produce. So it's not A. Question 2, B. They said, B is what? At this point B, we are producing, this is capital goods. This is capital goods, this is consumer goods. Yesterday I said, Libya continues to spend more on consumer goods. That will not lead to economic growth. But if you spend more on capital goods, economic growth will be rapid. So, at this point, let's check. So, they are producing more of consumer goods at this point, less of capital goods. So, point B is producing what? More of consumer goods. This will increase the living standard right now. So it is not B. Do we get it? The C. At C, that's the answer anyway. Because at C, we are producing more of capital goods. More of capital goods. More of capital goods means investment. And that would increase economic growth. That would make economic growth to be rapid. So the answer is C, but let's check D. At D,
it's impossible.
It's impossible. You cannot produce, you don't have resources to produce at D. It is unattainable. Unattainable. So our answer is C. Is it clear?
Yes.
Any question about that?
No.
So we'll move on. Question 6. This table shows the estimated income elasticity of demand for the selected food items in the UK. When talking about income elasticity of demand, we're talking about a response to the level of an increase in the level of income, which means as a result of your consumption. That is income elasticity of demand, which is YED. So first we have to understand the calculations. A positive YED, a positive YED makes it a normal good. A positive YED makes it a normal good. A negative are inferior. Inferior goods. That's the first thing. So now let's check what they said there. They said which one of the following can be deduced from the data? A decrease in real income will result in a more than a proportionate decrease in demand for butter. A decrease in income will lead to a less than proportionate, because butter here is a normal good. So it is not an answer. Do you know what I'm doing here? Mm-hmm. 2. An increase in real income will result in a less than proportionate increase in the demand for coffee. An increase in income. Coffee is what? A normal good.
No. Oh, yeah.
It's a normal good. Do you understand what a normal good is? What are normal goods?
When income increases, the demand for it will increase.
Income increases, demand for it will increase. So, if your income increases here, what happens to coffee? The demand for coffee will increase. So that's the answer anyway. But let's check other options. A decrease in real income will result in a more than proportionate increase in demand for margarine. Margarine is an inferior goods. So it's not an option there. Then we check D. An increase in price. No. We are not talking about price elasticity. We are talking about income elasticity. So this is not even an option at all. Do you get it? So put your hand up, please.
Mr.
Yes, please.
What is the answer B?
An increase in income will result in a less than proportionate increase in the demand for coffee. Coffee is...
it's going to increase as well.
Yeah.
But why did they say less than proportionate?
Then you check this. Is it clear? Yeah. So the answer is B. Then we go on. Question 7. In October 2017, the UAE introduced an indirect tax on energy drinks. The tax is charged 50% of the price of energy drinks. Draw a diagram to illustrate this impact. Indirect taxes will reduce supply. Yes or no? So the first thing we have to do is draw a graph. Let's see if I can. Okay, I'll draw it this way anyway. Let me just see it. It's fine anyway. So we have our PE, QE. There is equilibrium at this point. Now, government is imposing indirect taxes. Indirect taxes will shift the supply curve leftward. So we're going to have at Q1 at this point, sorry.